3, 2, 1, live. That worked out well. It is Monday, a live stream with RobMotive, and I am RobMotive. Welcome to the channel. How is everybody doing? If anybody's out there yet, I don't know yet. But anyway, it is Monday. I am sitting here sweating to death. I think it's like almost 400 degrees outside, something like that. It's hot. And unfortunately, we're having an air conditioning problem. I don't know what the problem is, but we're having an air conditioning problem. So if I sit here and start to sweat to death, then you're going to know why. Anyway, welcome to the live stream. Marcus is on. Hey, Marcus, what's up, buddy? Salvador, Rob, what's up, Salvador? How you doing? Let's see. I want to look on the computer here and see if I can see comments there, because quite frankly, it is so much easier to read comments on a big screen than on a little computer or a laptop. I don't know why, but it is. There. It looks like I'm up on the big screen as well. So I'm going to move the camera. Here we go. So that I'm not looking at something else. I think that's better. Maybe. Let's adjust it up a little bit. There we go. There. I'm a little washed out, but you know, that's just the way it is. It's a bright light in here. So I don't know. Looks like we're getting the white circle of death there. Hopefully that doesn't continue. We've been having some internet troubles here, so I'm hoping that it stays relatively stable. Got something in my eye now. That it stays relatively stable for the live stream, hopefully. David Mendez, how's it going? David, how you doing, buddy? It's going well. It's hot here, man. It's supposed to be in the hundreds here soon. Love to smoke. Sup, Rob? Hey, Eugene, how you doing there, buddy? Salvador says Callie is on fire. Callie's always on fire, isn't it? Mike and Tammy McLaughlin. Hey, Rob. Hey, Mike and Tammy. How you doing? I'm curious. Are both Mike and Tammy there, or just Mike or Tammy? Or maybe it's somebody else altogether. I don't know. George. Hey, Rob. You the man. Well, thanks, George. I appreciate that, buddy. And welcome to the live stream. Brandon Mitchell. Hi. Hey, Brandon. How you doing, buddy? Daniel Moulier. I hope I get that right. I've seen that name before. And glad to see you are still motoring along. I am still motoring along, still doing my thing, you know, every day. Got a bunch of stuff in today. I am excited. I've got some either really cool or really tacky mods for the Tacoma coming. I'm not sure exactly which yet. You guys will be the judge. I'm not going to tell you what I've got or what I've got planned, but let's just say I doubt there's another Tacoma, at least like mine, on the road this way. So it's going to become even more of a unicorn than it already is. Let's just say that. MyTube says, hello from Tacoma in Michigan. Welcome. I used to live in Michigan when I was a wee tot. Lived in Jackson and Marshall, Michigan. Do you know where those are? You probably do. Mike and Tammy McLaughlin says, just Mike. Haha. All right. So now I know who I'm talking to. We've got just Mike here. George says, hot here too, 90 plus degrees. Yeah, it is 90 something. I don't know what here, and very, very humid. And like I said, or maybe even tomorrow. I don't know. Arvin T. Hey, how's it going? Just got my 3-inch lift with new wheels and tires a week ago. Awesome. Congratulations. What lift did you go with? You've probably told me already. And the wheels and tires, and how do you like it? Any rubbing, any problems like that? Josu Garcia. Man, if I'm getting that wrong, I apologize. Can I add a 285 tire on my Tacoma without lifting? I would say no. Let's see. John says, what's up from Texas? Hey, John, welcome, neighbor. I'm in Texas. I'm in way South Texas, but I'm in Texas. Love to Smoke says, where's the much better half? Well, hopefully she's listening and heard that. Maybe she'll make a guest appearance. I don't know where she is. Somewhere. I don't know. Rick King, modding never ends. It does never end. That's fortunate, because since I do this for a living, I don't really want it to ever end. If it does, I'm out of work or have to buy a new truck. I don't know. Mike and Tammy, got to get back to work. Catch you later. Hey, Mike, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a good rest of your work day, bud. My tube, were you incarcerated in Jackson? Just asking. No, I was not incarcerated in Jackson. I said I was a wee tot, a little kid. I don't think they incarcerate little kids. And for the record, I have never been incarcerated, nor do I ever intend to be incarcerated. Tierney Lifestyle says, hey, Rob. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? All right, let's see. So I put a video out today on the what seems to me to be the highly coveted Toyota Hilux. All I ever hear about when I guess more when I hear about more better trucks or more capable trucks that come up, it never fails that somebody mentions the Hilux. And Toyota is updating the Hilux, of course, talking about what they're doing in the video I put out today. But what do you guys think about the Hilux? Is it something you'd be interested in? I mean, if you had the choice and the Hilux was here, given the specs that I talked about in the video today, is it something that you'd actually be interested in purchasing? I'd be curious. Let's see. George says, back to the pool, Rob. Back to the pool, Rob. Duck that storm down there. Yeah, the storm was nowhere near us, so we didn't have any issues with the storm. Enjoy the pool. Victor Garcia, what's up in SoCal? Hey, Victor, how you doing, buddy? Good to have you here. Daniel, do not like the Hilux body style. Yeah, I'd have to see it in person. From pictures, I don't know. I think it's better than it was. I think by changing the grill and changing the wheels and, maybe with the LED taillights, I don't know. I think it's better than it was, but I don't know if I'd like it. I've seen one in person and I don't know. They remind me of the Honda Ridgeline. And like some other people have said, kind of a cross between the Honda Ridgeline and the Ford Ranger. So I don't know, man. I'd have to see it in person, the new one. Like I say, I've seen an older one before, actually from Mexico. Apparently you can have them in Mexico. I don't know. It had Mexico plates on it. So, but I'd love to see one in person. I'd love to drive one. I mean, given the horsepower numbers that I've seen, and it's a 4-cylinder, I don't know, man. Turbo diesel, I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's see. Daniel says it's €2. Too European looking for you, eh? I don't mind that. My tube, Hilux looks like a Ridgeline. That's what I'm saying. It could be Ridgeline's smaller brother, or sister. I don't know, but you're right. I agree. S and Dub or S Dub, great videos. I don't always get to stick around for the giveaway. Aside from the Hilux, the diesel would be great for a Tacoma. A lot of people say that. It seems that a lot of people would love to have a diesel-powered Tacoma. I'm not one of them. I'm not, unless I could roll smoke. I think that'd be cool. I mean, if I could get that thing to chirp out some of that dark smoke, that'd be kind of cool. But that's because I have a thing with fire and smoke. I don't know why. But other than that, I mean, I don't really have any use for having to run, what is it, DEF, diesel. I don't really have a desire to have to screw with that because you have to run DEF, right? And then you got to mess around with diesel fuel. And, it's just not my thing. I don't know. But I understand if you're a heavy tower and you want to haul a lot of weight and stuff, I get it. The diesel, the turbo diesel will be a good way to go, I think. So I don't know, man. There is going to be a giveaway tonight, by the way. I'll talk about that more here in just a few minutes. But there will be a little giveaway, nothing major, just a little thing, little something, something. Rick King says, hey, Rob, it's a nice 74 degrees here in Maine. Wow, that's almost perfect. 75 degrees, sunny skies, and a light breeze. San Diego weather. Perfect. My tube, agree with you that Hilux is too similar to Tacoma to be in our market. Yeah, the Hilux is never going to come here. There's no way. I mean, why would Toyota do that? You have the Tacoma, the #1 selling midsize truck, and you're going to take away from it with the Hilux, even though you own both. I just can't see them doing that. I can see them sharing things between the two. I could see a turbo diesel Tacoma coming, utilizing the Hilux motor. I could see styling cues shared, between the two. Unfortunately, I can just see what's going to happen with the Tacoma. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if we don't see more of a Hilux type look in the new Tacoma once it goes through its redesign. Wouldn't surprise me. SW says, roll smoke. Yeah, wouldn't that be cool to do that in the Tacoma? I think that'd be awesome, man. Paul D. Green says, hello from North Georgia. Hey, Paul, how you doing, buddy? Good to have you here. Love to Smoke says, had a Hilux in Australia in 1990. Don't know what the new ones are like, but I'd take a Tacoma over it. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that from people that have had them, but I keep seeing this desire out there, people wanting the Hilux, and I really don't get it myself. I really don't. Not given the specs that I've seen. But nonetheless, people seem to really want it. I don't know. Chad says, hey, Rob, what's up? Hey, Chad, how you doing, buddy? Hope everything's going your way. Steve G, g'day, Rob. Hey, Steve, how you doing, buddy? Ed Lane, 2025 replacement. I look, you know what? This is 2020, mid-year, about 3 years after the Tundra comes out. So if the new Tundra comes out early 2021, 3 years, I'm thinking more like 2024, probably. That's what I'm thinking. Captain Staben, Hilux diesel has massive issues in Australia, many lawsuits against Toyota due to DPF problems. Someone asked in your comment, you left that earlier on the channel, what is DPF? I don't understand what that is. What does that mean? Love to Smoke. And they put the steering wheel on the wrong side. Yeah, a couple of people have mentioned that. I thought that would be interesting in the video. I don't know. I mean, obviously, that might be one of the reasons it's not in the U.S., because if it was, they'd have to move the steering wheel over because it's on the wrong side. I don't know. Run Forced. People always want what they think they can't have. That's true. That is true for sure, man. Captain Staben says, diesel particulate fluid. That must be the same as DEF, diesel exhaust fluid. Am I right? And I couldn't imagine. Why would you want to screw with that? I mean, I don't know how often you have to add that to a new car, but why would you want to mess with diesel exhaust fluid, DEF fluid? I mean, I watch a couple of people, truck drivers, on YouTube, one being Trucker Josh. I don't know if anybody out there watches Trucker Josh, but he talks once in a while about having to add DEF fluid, and I've actually driven in a motor home that requires DEF fluid, and every once in a while you got to put that in, and I don't know, it just seems like something else you got to screw with. I'm just checking my phone for a minute, something I wanted to talk about, and I needed to remind myself on my phone. So anyway, sorry about that. Steve Turner says, have you considered the diff drop on your 2020? Steve, you've got to watch more videos. I have the diff drop on my 2020. It was actually done when I had the original ReadyLift 3.2 spacer lift put on. So I have the diff drop. Absolutely, yes. DEF and DPF are different. Really? I guess I don't know. I mean, I don't know a lot about DEF fluid anyway. I just know you have to add it in. It's supposed to do something as far as emissions go. I don't know. But I did not know there was a DPF fluid. Great. That's not in addition to DEF, I assume. I assume that's in place of. Otherwise, you have three fluids, gasoline, DEF, and DPF. I don't know. Hopefully not. Let's see. Daniel says, top of the line, 62,000. Go with Tundra TRD 4-wheel. Yeah, that's a lot of money. I mean, a top of the line Helix or Hilux, I always want to call it Helix, a Hilux for 62 grand. Could you imagine? 62 grand? That'd be like 62 grand for a lesser equipped, lower powered Tacoma. I mean, who would do that? I don't know. But I guess if you live in an area where those are the prices, then those are the prices, I suppose. I know Jeff, who's on here, told me that he was looking at a Tundra or has a Tundra. I don't know. And the pricing In Pakistan, where he is $100,000. That's for a Tacoma, or a Tundra rather. I believe it was a Tundra. Let's see. Chad says, "Are you still digging your new lift on the Tacoma?" I was just going to talk about that. Give me just a second. Sean says, "Good evening, Rob and everyone." Hey, Sean, how you doing, buddy? Good to have you here. Captain Staben, "The problem in Australia are precisely why you will never see a diesel-powered Toyota pickup truck in America." I'd have to look. I don't know what the problems are other than what you've said. So I don't know. Rick King, "Hey, Rob, what's the setup you're running now?" I'll tell you that here just a second. Love to Smoke says, "Did you change your logo?" No, I just added a picture of the Tacoma behind it. It's not going to stay that way. I was just kind of experimenting with different things. The logo has not changed, nor will it, I don't think, unless I have some big inspiration, you know. Luke, what's up, Luke? "I'd rather have the VW Amarok truck. Wish they offered that here in the States, 30 plus miles per gallon." I'm not familiar with it, to be honest. Carlos Lopez, "Hey, Carlos, what's up? Tacoma is better than Hilux, is a little bigger." Yeah, it is a bit bigger, I think, a little bit. Sean, "I think it would be cool if they offer a diesel here in the U.S. A lot of people are with you there. I hear that all the time. So let's talk about my new lift. The video was out, of course, and I love it. I love it. It has solved all my troubles. It is technically, it's a Bilstein ReadyLift coilover, I guess I'd call it. I call it kind of a hybrid lift because it's a coilover with a Bilstein shock and a spacer in it. It's kind of all worlds put together. Pretty cool idea. I think that's why I went with it, because I thought it was a pretty good solution to what I was looking for, and I should have done it to begin with, at least in my situation. The bounce is gone. The ride is good. I will say it is a firmer ride. So if you're not of the firmer ride then you probably wouldn't like it. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not like I'm slamming bumps or anything, but it is definitely firmer. When you go over bumps, I feel them. But the good thing is I feel them. I don't feel the truck feeling them, if that makes any sense. And of course, I have blocks in the back with 5100 Bilsteins. I love it. It's the perfect setup, in my opinion. I highly recommend it. For the money, I don't know how you beat it. You can spend a lot more money, I think, on other options out there. So, you know, and what am I running? That's what I'm running. It's a 6112 wrapped by a coil in the front. That's a Bilstein strut with I think it's about an inch spacer. It gave me actually about a 3.5-inch lift in the front. 2 inches still remain in the back. So I have a little bit of I'm going to call it a positive rake in the front. Instead of doing this, I now am like this, a 1/2 inch. I think that's going to settle out, though. I can't imagine it won't settle at all. So I think I'm going to get to normal. I'm going to get to level, I think, if indeed that lift does settle out and put me more level. We'll see. It's going to be interesting to find out if it actually does. Luke says, "Check it out when you have the time." I will. It'll be interesting to see. Captain Staben, "I'm surprised you didn't go with Dobinson's for a lift." Until it was either you or somebody else suggested those, I'd never even heard of it. So, you know, you never know. Had I known about it, maybe I would have. I don't know. But by the time I was aware of that name, I had already made my decision and scheduled and everything. Keep in mind, the videos are always going to be a little behind because I can't shoot a video and post it as things are happening. You know, you just can't do that unless you live stream all the time. I don't know. Love to Smoke says, "Nothing in the world like a North American truck, especially the full-size truck." Yeah, they're hot. 1 of every 5 vehicles sold now, I heard, are pickup trucks, full-size. 1 in every 5. That's amazing to me. Daniel, "See if the steering feel is better once it settles." Steering's pretty good. I can't say that I don't have any wandering. I think that's just inherent in the Tacoma, but it is greatly reduced over what it was before. Sean, "Never cheap out on your lift. Your back will pay for the rest of the ownership." That's true. That's true, man. Steve, "Do the 2020s have a clamshell bushing problem?" Not that I've heard. Not that I'm aware of. Sean DeLong, "You'll never be normal, Rob." I know. I've accepted that a long time ago. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I really am. Chad, "We need more thumbs ups, please." That's right. What do we have? We have 30 people on here now and only 10 likes. Must be a bunch of masochists on here. You know, I don't know, because to only have 10 likes with 30 people on mean, we should have at least, I don't know, 25 or 30 would be better. I mean, I don't know. Big Mo says, hello, everyone. Hey, Mo, what's up, buddy? Run for us. Surprised you didn't go with an add a leaf in the back. I'm not big on messing with leaf springs. People do it. I didn't want to get that heavily in, you know. Carlos, not that there's probably anything wrong with it, you know. Carlos, the problem that Toyota does not bring the problem that Toyota does not bring a diesel engine is because of the U.S. market is not in high demand. That's true. I mean, a lot of people say they want it, but when it comes right down to it, no. I mean, all you got to do is look at some of the brands. You know, the Nissan, Titan has discontinued their diesel. Now, I know it's a Nissan Titan, not the most popular brand out there, but still. So, yeah, I think you have there's some truth in what you're saying there for sure. Captain Staben, need to ditch the block lift in the rear. Deaver leaf packs and shackles is the proper way. Could be, but right now I like the ride. So as far as I'm concerned, it's perfect, and I wouldn't want to screw with it. I'm sorry. Steve Turner says, I liked it. Thank you, buddy. We're up to 20 now. You guys are awesome. So now we've lost a couple people on here, but we're up to 20 with 28 people on. That's cool. There is going to be a giveaway. I'll tell you what that's going to be in just a minute. So hang tight. Ed Lane says, on it. Awesome. Jeremy Welder, how do you thumbs up? You see that thumb looks like that? It should be on your screen somewhere, probably down over here somewhere, right down there. Just click it. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do, man. You just click it. Doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't take any time. Let's see. Daniel says you are an expensive date. Yeah, I know. But wouldn't it be nice if they were all that way, right? You go on a date and all it's going to cost you is this. I mean, you can't beat that, right? Sean says, so what's the next big upgrade? Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm not going to say here. I am going to do an unboxing soon. Now, soon in YouTuber time could be, a little while. But I got I got a bunch of stuff in today that I've been kicking around. One of the things I'm going to do are actually all a component part of the look I'm trying to achieve. Might be kind of controversial, and I myself don't know how it's going to turn out. It could be really tacky or it could be really cool. So you're just going to have to stay tuned, man. I can't scoop myself. Run Forest says, Freudian slip. Yeah, I know, bud. Rick King, normal is boring. I know, right? Who wants to be normal, man? My tube, gotta X the live chat to go to the like thumb. So you have to close just the live chat, go to the thumbs up button or icon, click it, and then come back into the chat. You won't miss much. It takes just a second. Captain Staben, your bouncing and light steering feel is due to the rear portion of your truck, not the front. Study it hard, brother. Maybe. I'm not convinced of that. All right. Let me tell you what I'm giving away tonight. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys will, but one of three things. You'll get to pick one of three things. So 3 possibilities or 1 choice. I am going to give away either, and it's your choice, the classic, original RobMotive decal right here. You guys can see it. It is the Barcelona red RobMotive decal. And depending on what color truck you have or vehicle, if you decide to put it on, you might want the red. I don't know. Or the newest RobMotive Voodoo Blue. And I know it doesn't look very Voodoo Blue on the screen. I know. But it is a richer blue than what you guys see, at least what I'm seeing on my screen anyway. I don't know. Maybe if I hold it up against my shirt, it'll show better because my shirt's red. I don't know. We got a heck of a delay between the 2 devices. But it is a voodoo bluish kind of thing. It looks great on black or cement trucks, I got to say. Red probably goes better on the sand colored or maybe white. I don't know. Or black. It would look good on black too. Or the third item will be a RobMotive patch. It has Velcro on the back, so you can stick it to yourself if you want. That way you can run around with RobMotive on you. That would be awesome. I would love that. And every time anybody asks you what the heck that is, direct them to the channel. And then just take it off. That's all you got to do, man. That's it. pretty nifty, I think. A lot of people take these and they stick them to the carpet, or whatever the Tacoma has in it, or whatever truck, on their ceiling. You know, their visors are up on the ceiling. I've seen many people do that. I need to do that myself, actually. So that's what we're going to give away. One of those items. The giveaway here is pretty simple. I will give you a range of numbers. All you have to do is guess the number I will write on this piece of paper. Whoever gets it first on my screen, make sure you're on live chat so that you're seeing what I'm seeing. But irregardless, whichever one I see first on my screen will be the winner. While we're on the live chat, I would ask, or I would require, you to email me your shipping information so I know where to send it. And then I need to ask you a question about your shipping information to prove that the email that I get is indeed from the person that won, because people like to steal stuff. Don't start guessing numbers yet. It won't count until I say go, and that's going to be just a few minutes. So that's how we're going to do it. And then, of course, I will throw it in the mail and send it to you. It doesn't cost you anything except time. Now, you could be a very important person and your time is worth a lot of money. I don't know, but it's just your time on the stream with me and all of 28 of our best friends. So let's see. Where was I at? Sean says Toyota is known for light steering feel. Yeah, I've heard that from many people as I've talked about how mine feels. Although I got to say, this is the first version of the truck, and I've had like, I don't know, 6 of them that I've noticed. So I don't know, man. Sean, I'm not even going to bother. Gear will jump on here and guess it. You never know. I haven't heard anything from Gear for a while. I don't know if he's free now, so he's just running around all over the place. He did put a video out today, so check that out over at Gear Runner. But I don't know where he's been. He's like just kind of disappeared, gone quiet. I don't know what's going on. Run Forest says, I got the red decal on the shop compressor right beside the amateur sticker. Oh boy. For some reason, the ex didn't want the amateur sticker on her motorcycle helmet. Oh boy. I don't know. Maybe someday you'll be a pro. I don't know. Captain Staben, when are you going live on RobMotion to discuss your JT? I need to do that. For some reason, I've had it stuck in my brain that until I get 1,000 subscribers on that channel, I can't go live. That's simply not true. I can go live on that channel, and I've done it once, so I don't know why I have that ingrained in my brain, but I will do that. It'll just be a pop-up style. One of these evenings, I'll go live on the Gladiator channel. Frankly, I don't have nearly the subscriber volume that I have here, so I don't know how many people will turn out. And, you know, if nobody's on, I'm just a guy sitting here talking to myself. So we'll see how it goes. But I will do that. Rick says, oh, yes, I can see the blue now. The blue's awesome. They're all awesome. I mean, I love the colors. They came out really well. The blue is more like it's like a glossy finish, though. And the red one is more of a matte type finish. I don't know if you guys can tell. The blue one is shinier and the red one is just a tad less shiny. But either way, I like both of them. They stand out really well. And then the patches came out really well too, if you're into that kind of stuff. So, but we're going to do the giveaway in just a few minutes. You know, we gotta do the YouTuber dance, right? Let's see. Dan says, you are probably right, Sean. Hey, you never know, man. I mean, it's all a fair thing. So he's just lucky. He's just a lucky guy. Roy Thomas says, 69, dude. You can't guess yet because I haven't started yet. The board woodworker, Brian, what's up, buddy? Says, yo, brah. How you doing? What's up, man? Love to Smoke says, hey, board, what's up, buddy? Let's see. So we all caught up here. So I think we have 33 people on here. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the giveaway. I think I'm just going to do it now. I don't think I'm going to wait any longer. What do you think? Good idea? I think it's a good idea. The board woodworker says, hey, Smoke, George Schlamas. Sorry if I'm butchering your last name. I apologize. Gear was in Florida. I got to thinking that. Well, he can't be in Florida because he's still furloughed, I think, unless he took vacation. I don't know. Devante, hey, what's up, bud? Hey there, I'm new to the channel. Well, welcome. I appreciate you being here, man. Good to have you. Maka or Maka Makalina. Maka Makalina. I always get that wrong. I apologize. I went through this before. Sup, Rob? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. You are in Hawaii, if I'm not mistaken. Henry Rodriguez. Hey, Rob, just came on. How are you? Hey, Henry, I'm good. How you doing, buddy? You enjoying the heat around here and the humidity? Ugh. I was out in the garage making a video today. I had to go get my famous 1960s headband because I was sweating to death. Captain Staben, I love the JT platform. I personally think Jeep hit a home run. I love it. I really do. I didn't at first, but I do now. Veronica Serrato. Hey, Veronica, what's up? Hi, how are you? I am good. How are you and your Tundra doing? Let's see. Makalina. That's what you said. I got it right. I'm hoping that was the right way. Daniel, can you IM me the number before you start? No, I can't. I can't do that. But thanks for asking. ST says it's 5. No, it's probably not going to be 5. I don't think. All right, we have 33 people on here. I think it's time. I think it's time to go ahead. One more time. I'm going to tell you how to give it away. I'm going to tell you the rules, and then we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the giveaway. Veronica says my Tundra is great, loving it. Awesome, good to hear. So we're giving away either three things: the RobMotive Voodoo Blue sticker or decal, the RobMotive Barcelona Red sticker or decal, or the RobMotive Barcelona Red patch with the Velcro on the back. You can pick one or the other. The rules are quite simple. I'm going to give you a range of numbers. Whoever types in the number I'll write on this piece of paper first will win. I'm going to decide that by which person that guesses it right, I guess, shows up on my screen first. So that's the way it is. Make sure you're on live chat so that you can follow along. While we're in the live stream, you need to email me your shipping address while we are live. And then I'm going to ask you a question while we are live about that address to verify that the address that I got in the email is the person that won, because people, that's a good, people, some people have tried to steal the winnings in the past, so that's why I've got to do it. Run Forest says the headband reminds me of Olivia Newton-John music video every time you wear it. I know, me too. What can I say? Or John Travolta from Staying Alive. I think he wore a headband. And Krista's laughing. I think he wore a headband in Staying Alive too. And of course they're associated because they were in the movie together, you know. Sean says, make Krista write the number. She's not here. It's going to be a long contest. Daniel says, just kidding. It's okay, Daniel. It's okay. Run Forest is laughing out loud. Left Smoke says, run Forest. Exactly. Captain Staben says, any plans to lift JT? If the channel does well, you will definitely see a lift on the JT down the road. But the channel has to warrant it. So far, I haven't made it to 1,000 subscribers. That's how you monetize the channel. It has to be a monetized channel, or it costs me all my own money. And, you know, frankly, it's a lot to do both channels. So I have to have help. So once it makes it to 1,000 and hopefully grows more, we'll do more with the Jeep for sure. Run Forest says Beans knows. There you go. There you go. Somebody who's been paying attention. Veronica says, can you dance like John Travolta? I am John Travolta. You know, when I don't wear my toupee, this is what I look like. I'm just saying, you know. ST says, you're loaded, though. Or maybe I'm just deep in debt. You see, you never know. People assume things. I could be so far in debt that you don't even have any idea, right? Sean DeLong says, you and headbands reminds me of Richard Simmons. That would be another. I hope not. I don't have curly hair. You know, what I have left is not curly. Run Forest is not a huge fan of JTs until I saw one with big tires in the lift. Oh, it completely changes the way the truck looks. It is awesome. Veronica is laughing, hopefully with me and not at me. I don't know. All right, here we go. We're going to do the giveaway right now. I need a number, and don't start until I say go, or it won't count. Left to Smoke, he's laughing all over the place. I need a number between, let me think a minute. Let me get the juices flowing. I need a number. We have 36 people on here, so I don't want to go too big or too big of a range. We need a number between, let's go with 50 and 78. 50 and 78. Go. 50 and 78. That is the number I need. Between 50 and 78. 50 and 78. 50 and 78. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I may have seen it. I may. It's always hard. You guys get rolling and then I can't keep up. All right, let's see. I'm looking. Oh, wait a minute. I actually think it appeared before I thought it appeared. Yeah, I think so. Let me look on. I want to look on down, see if anybody else guessed it, because I thought I saw it further down. Yeah, I did see it further down. But on my screen, the winner, let me go ahead and write the name down here. Let me write the name down. The number was 52, and the winner is Victor Garcia. Victor Garcia is the winner. Lucky number 52. It's like 25 on the screen. It is not. It is 52. Victor Garcia. Victor, congratulations. You need to tell me here on the live stream which you want. The blue, the red decal, or the patch. Oops, get them the right way up. You need to tell me which one of these you want. And email me your shipping address. And my email address is robmotive@gmail.com. robmotive@gmail.com. Email me your shipping address so I can verify that the email that I get is indeed from you and not someone else trying to steal your winnings. So if you would do that, I'll ask you a question to verify that the email I get is right. Meanwhile, you need to tell me which one you want. Congratulations to Victor Garcia. And I see other people did guess that number, but it was later on. Matter of fact, did Victor actually guess the same number twice? Nope, that was somebody else. All right, so let's move on down the list. Sean says, congrats, Victor. Daniel says, congratulations, Victor. Adios, guys. Daniel, thanks for being on here. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for playing along. Victor says he would like the patch. So let me set these others aside. There we go. Let me write down patch for Victor. And Victor, you emailed me. I need to know what the last 3 digits of your zip code are, Victor. If you could tell me the last 3 digits of your zip code, what you emailed me, then I will know that indeed you are you, as opposed to someone else trying to be you. I don't know. The last 3 digits of your zip code, please. Let's see. Where was I? Victor said the patch. Captain Staben says, want to see you and Green Beans drag race the Tacoma versus the JT. The JT would win, no doubt. I don't even have to do it. Victor says, thanks. You're welcome. Thanks for playing along. Mike Tube says, good job, Vic. Macalina says, awesome, Victor. Love to Smoke says, night all. Have an awesome week. You too, Eugene. Thanks for being on here, buddy. And look forward to seeing more of that delicious food on Instagram, man. Steve G says, so close. LOL. Congrats, Victor. Alberto Alana says, what are you going to do with your old lift kit? The old lift kit is sold. Sold. I thought about giving it away, but then I thought, by the time I pay shipping to give that away, and I may give away one in the future, actually. I'm kind of kicking around giving away a lift kit. Same as what I took off of the truck. I guess I need to know if you guys are interested in that. Only because I did mention, I think, a couple of times that I thought about giving it away on the channel. So I may go ahead and buy one and give it away. So I need to know if you guys are interested in something like that. Let's see. Victor says 243. Thank you, Victor. Thank you for verifying that. Let me go to my email and take a print screen so I don't lose. Well, I've already lost it. Let's see. No, I haven't. Let me make sure I got everything I need from you. Oops, you sent me your zip code. Oh, there. All right. I've got what I need from you, Victor. Thank you very much. Let me get a picture of it so I don't lose it. And don't worry, I won't be showing up at your door. So I know people are sometimes hesitant to give out their address. Rest assured, I will never come to visit anybody without being invited, and then I may not come either. So I've got it, Victor. Thank you for verifying that. I appreciate it, man. Let's see. Rick King says, here today, gone tomorrow. That's right. Veronica says, maybe next time. You never know, Veronica. Keep on keeping on. It'll be you someday. The odds are in your favor. There was only 35 people on or whatever there were at that point. Victor says, I got that. Thank you, sir. Sean says, I'm out, everyone. Chow time. Till next time. Thanks for being on, Sean. I appreciate it, buddy. Run 4 says, we need a vid of you and Beans with a retro headband vid. That would be funny, especially with her fluffy hair. Jack Southall says, Victory Victor. Yes, Victor did win. Aldo Navarrete, installing rough country lift level this week. Any advice? Take your time. Are you doing it yourself or are you having it done? Sandman, does the TRD Pro do everything the TRD Off-Road can do? Does the TRD Pro do everything the TRD Off-Road can do? I wouldn't see why it wouldn't, actually. I would rank them, especially mine. Mine's actually higher than a TRD Pro now, so I have more clearance. But yeah, I wouldn't see why not. Captain Steven says, is the JT as quick off the line as the 4.6 liter Tundra? Boy, that's close. That's close, man. I've noticed both are quick. I think it might be a little quicker, actually, because the Tundra's heavier, or at least feels heavier. The Jeep's pretty heavy itself, but yeah, I would say a little bit. I don't know. I can't tell. It's real close. Big Mo says, not even if I invite you, LOL. Well, if you invite me. I mean, I might come. You've been on here a long time, so I might. My Tube says, you can stop by anytime. We always have hot dogs. Awesome. Now, that would be good. I appreciate that. Maybe I ought to change my thinking. I could just travel around everywhere and eat free all the time. I could sleep in the Jeep or the Tacoma, one or the other. Veronica says, I love your live chat. Thank you, Veronica. I appreciate that. And I love you being here. Everybody that's here. Umad Bra, 99. When are you coming to Cali? That way you and I can go cruising in our Tacomas. Wouldn't that be fun? Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to be heading north here in not too long. So you never know. I'll be up Colorado way here, not too long. Aldo Navarrete says, what site did you get the color matched bumper end caps? They came from, now you're talking about for the Tundra. They came from Sparks Parts. Go to sparksparts.com, and while you're there, don't forget discount code RobMotive for 5% off your order, because those puppies aren't cheap. Wait a minute, we have a super chat from Big Mo. Mo, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. I'll consider that gas money towards coming to visit you. And I'm not even sure where you're at. But thank you, sincerely. I do appreciate that, buddy. I really do. Captain Steven says, wow, that's impressive. Yeah, I know. Rick King says, well, Rob, got to say goodbye for now. Going to get out there and finish mowing the lawn before it gets too dark out. I understand that, Rick. Sorry, I think I said Rich. I certainly understand that, Rick. Thanks for being here, buddy, and I hope your lawn mowing goes well. Big Mo says, we are not that far away. Maybe a burger with the buns separate, LOL. Well, it would have to be that way. I mean, I'm an oddball, so you can't dare eat bread with meat or anything else. Butter. You can put butter on it. That's okay. And I love bread alone. My Tube says, if you're coming, bring the Tacoma. I would. Veronica says, hi, I always look for the Toyota seat gap and I can't find them. Veronica, if you look on my most recent videos, I think there is a link down below for the seat gap fillers. So you can click that and go out and find them. They're not going to say Toyota on them. I haven't seen those since. Matter of fact, I've never seen those for sale. And they were sent to me. So I don't know. But you can find the generic ones. I actually just bought some for my mother for her birthday, for her Jeep Gladiator. So Captain Staben says, be careful, bro. Lots of civil unrest at the moment in Colorado. Yeah, I'm hoping by the time I get there, that will be mostly over. I don't know. And then we have this lovely other thing going around. So I don't know, man. Aldo Navarrete says, thanks for the info, sweet channel. Much love from West Texas. Hey, Aldo, I appreciate that. Thank you for being on here and being part of the channel, man. Veronica says, okay, I will. Thank you. Yeah, there should be a link down there. It should say seat gap filler or something like that on the most recent videos, on the Tacoma videos. I think you should be able to find it. If you can't, drop me a note and I'll add a link on one of the videos if it's not there, but I'm pretty sure it is. Boise City Auto Sports, or BCAS, as we like to call him, or Dan. What's up, buddy? Hey, guys. Sorry I'm late. I'm bored right now. Possibly I might have something. I'm waiting for the results. Well, that's a drag, man. I hope you don't. But if you do, I hope you recover, and then you're immune, hopefully. I think the verdict's still out on that, too, but I don't know. Captain Staben says, prayers up for you, Dan. Absolutely, man. I hope you don't have that, but like I said, if by chance you do, I hope you recover quickly, and now you're immune, hopefully, until strain number 37 comes around, because that's what I look to happen. But we'll see. Who knows? Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, we've been on here for about 41, 45 minutes, something like that, I think. Boise City says, thanks. Captain Xavier says, hey, Rob, what's up, friend? Xavier, how you doing? Good to see you. Just about ready to sign off. JKS says, love all your videos. Hey, thank you. Thanks for watching them. I really appreciate that. Honestly, if it wasn't for you guys and the feedback and the interaction, I really would be just some guy on the web talking to himself. And there's no fun in that, man. So without you guys and your interaction, the comments, you guys being on the live streams and all that stuff, that's what makes it fun for me. So hopefully the videos are fun for you, and this is enjoyable too. Boise City says, well, guys, see you guys. See you, Dan. Again, I hope your test is negative, but if you do have it, I wish you a speedy recovery. Steve G says, have a good night all. You too, Steve. Thanks for being on. Boise City says, thanks for your prayers, everyone. Chad Connaught says, good night all. And with that, we are caught up with the comments. Again, congratulations, Victor. Thanks for being on, everybody. If you wouldn't mind and you're interested, check out my other channel. I do have the Jeep Gladiator channel. It is called RobMotion JT. I recently added the JT so that I could use that name across all of my platforms. So there is a link, I think down below this video there will be. Or if not, you can just search RobMotion. I think I said RobMotive. RobMotion JT, and you can find it that way. I'd really appreciate it. It's my March to 1,000. Let's see. Xavier says, gosh darn it. I just got here and the party is already over next time. Yeah, you got to get here a little bit earlier. And when the comments start to fade, then it's about time for me to go, or I'm just here babbling and I don't want to do that. So, Captain Staben says, have you thought about the ESCG swap on your Tacoma? Not really. Not really. Victor Garcia says, thanks and have a good one. You too, Victor. Appreciate you playing. Thank you. Captain Staben says, ECSG. Yeah, I got you. I understood. That's it. I'm done. Thanks for being on. Thanks for playing. Thanks for being a part of the channel. Stay safe, everybody, and we'll see you next time on the web. Have a good night.